MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
Tonight for Washington.
Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2 and 2. You've got a few options here.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a play. 2 down. Odubel Herrera gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Colon's ready. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And there he goes towards second, but Loney's able to get his glove up and take it in, and that ends the inning. Ryan Rodriguez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ryan Rodriguez.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Revere arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. James Loney takes his first shot now with a man at first following the 1-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To Drew for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Brett Wallace makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Clint Robinson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Loney. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Cespedes.
Drilled right back up the middle. Towards second, Drew is there, and he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Danny Valencia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a looper to left. Revere is there. And that ends the inning. Wilson Ramos will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now to the plate, Stephen Drew, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Ben Revere will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
He set him down on a nasty changeup too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a two-strike count.
On to first, and there were two down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. James McCann steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Third baseman
Ryan Rodriguez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ian Kinsler will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Colon sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Mike Trout stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Loney in foul ground. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Brett Wallace stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground for Kinsler, this could be 2. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. James Loney is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Here in the fourth, first baseman, number 28.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To short, hit hard. Drew's got it. And a rather easy first out. Yoenis Cespedes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Michael Conforto stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This is skied out to deep center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall, and it's gone.
Now batter, designated hitter, Danny.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Clint Robinson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit well on the ground to first. Loney's got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Wilson Ramos steps in now.
Wilson Ramos.
Colon gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, number 10.
In now, Stephen Drew. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kinsler. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Jay Bruce comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. James McCann is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
1 strike.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Jose Reyes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ryan Rodriguez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot on the ground is short. Drew's got it. To second for 1. On to Wallace, but it won't be in time to get them both. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Ben Revere will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Number 9, Ben Revere.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Jose Altuve will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
now batting,
Odubel Herrera strides in, grounded out his last time through. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ian Kinsler gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crowd on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to Wallace will be in time, and there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Driven to right field and deep. Ranging back is Herrera, and this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. Trevor Gott is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Here comes the first pitch. Danny Valencia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Trout swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
He'll get it into second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Brett Wallace steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Reyes ranges to his right. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Miguel Cabrera will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Bruce is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7. Grounded to the right. Kinsler showing off his range. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jay Bruce steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. 1 down. James McCann stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
James McCann.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
Number 7.
Jose Reyes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos. And they'll need him to get something going here. The lone into his motion. Here it is.
Ramos
sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Bruce moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Stephen Drew stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a flare out toward right center. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ryan Rodriguez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oliver Perez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Oliver Perez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ian Kinsler gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Kinsler.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, James Loney. He singled his last time up.
James Loney.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground here for Drew. They could get 2 here. To second for 1. On to Wallace, and they get them both here. A double play, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Odubel Herrera. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
After it is Cespedes. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Mike Trout will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Reyes takes it in. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Brett Wallace comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5.